Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cameron Logan here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Losi 5T, which yes, currently it's currently under a little bit of surgery, but just changing up a few setup changes. Um, First things first, I'll tell you guys what I run for my radio. FlySky Noble NB4, amazing radio, very customizable to how you like, which is obviously absolutely wonderful. Second thing I'll show you before I get into all the nitty-gritty with the truck, got the body here. So believe it or not, this is actually a Rovan LT. Well, the whole thing's a Rovan LT body. So the clear body is from Rovan, as well as the cage, which you can definitely tell the quality of it is not as high. And this body has been beat and cracked, and it's that side's not as ripped, but yeah, it's pretty toast, but still works, still runs. And obviously this is what I use, my old body style. But cage, pretty flimsy. A lot of the pieces come loose. Sucks, but whatever. That's what I'm running for now. Nothing too crazy. And get into the truck. So tires, got the Proline Fugitives in here. A lot better on the track compared to the stock whatever they are. I can't remember what they're called. They're up there now, but yeah, so obviously you can see here got shock wears on my shocks, both front and rear. Shocks, shock weight wise, I've got 30 weight in the front, 30 weight in the rear, which I think I'm actually gonna start screwing with the rear soon. Maybe the front, I don't really know. More likely the rear, because it bucks a lot over the jump. So you hit a jump and it goes whoosh. So I'm not too sure. I might go with stiffer rear springs because the rear also sags. And maybe go up to like 40 weight and see how that feels. I'm just testing it. I don't know. I might also go up in spring rate in the front as well. I'm not really too sure. And while we're up here too, I'll also show my drive cups, which you can kind of see there. So stock on the 5T, at least the 1.0. This is a 1.0 chassis. This is just I can't remember if it's a dog bone or also a CV joint. Oh, it's definitely, okay, no, sorry. This is a CV joint stock for sure. But when I got this truck, I got it used. I don't know if I can throw a picture in or not, but all three there's three drive shafts or axles that were broken because the guy who had it before me decided he wanted to try to lock all three diffs, which ended up just destroying the truck. So I had to get all new axles and drive cups. So I got, obviously, you know, something's broken, so you upgrade it. So I got aluminum hubs. I don't remember what they're called, but they're, you know, the piece comes out, you know, you put the wheel on, blah blah blah. So that's aluminum instead of steel, so it's lighter rotating mass. And they're also booted as well. So this is packed full of grease on both sides, which you can kind of see over there. Obviously you won't see the grease because it's packed in there. So it's just lighter rotating mass and it's packed with grease. So you can see I also have them on the rear as well. It's a little better view of it. The only thing I had to do was kind of Dremel out the arm a bit so that boot could fit in there, but yes, so that's the front done. For diffs, I think if I remember correctly, it's 7, 5, and 3 is what I'm running in this, which might thicken it up after the changes I'm doing to the motor, but we shall see. I've got just some stainless steel screws here, prevent rusting. Got, I believe it's fast lane braces, front and rear. I can't exactly remember what they are. DDM gas cap, always nice upgrade compared to the stock one. Nice aluminum, very pretty. Servos, obviously you can see here, got the D845 from High-Tech, the D840. So this is more torque and this is faster, so throttle response, steering, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. Brakes, just have some springs in there to push the pads back out so it doesn't bind up when you're driving. fuel line, just got some DDM colored fuel line. Nothing too crazy, just again, spice up the look of the car a bit. And I guess before I get to the engine, we'll go here. So radio box, Killer B, Killer RC, Killer B kill switch. Great kill switch. I have no complaints about it. Like I said, it's kind of under surgery right now, the car, so things aren't really connected. Batteries I run in this as well. They're just short little packs here. So I think I got a 2500. I think this one's a 2300, 2200. Nothing crazy. Just for one run each, basically on them. MRT transponder, which I've mounted up here on some Velcro. I tried to have my wiring nice and tidy. Yeah, I also have my light on here as well for the kill switch, tell you if it's active or not. One thing I did do, which I kind of regret, is you can kind of see in there, you see that wire coming up, so that's actually the kill switch wire, and it's a pain in the ass to take this motor out. You have to take all this out to then get that out to have the motor being free, instead of having that come from the receiver, come out, and then plugging into that at the back. But I might change it at some point, but not at the moment. I don't really have time to. That's also booted and packed with grease. Packed with grease. Now I guess next will be the motor. So this engine I built myself. So it's a Turtle Racing CNC aluminum bottom end. As you can see there, very pretty. Turtle Racing clutch housing. Again, very pretty. This is the G320 RC. Well, it was. And clutch, I had the original, I think it's like 6,000 RPM spring in it. I just changed it to a 9. So basically my corners, I'd punch it and it'd have like no power. So until it got higher up in the RPMs, and then it was fine. So by changing out the clutch spring, when the clutch actually engages, so it should rev up higher because it'll be no load. And then when the clutch actually engages, it should be more close to the power band, aka it should have more power coming out of the corners. So we'll see how that works. This is the change that I'm going through right now, as well as going up a pinion, which is why it's sitting here like this, because I need to order it and have it come in. And then clutch carrier, I can't remember. I think this is a Bartolone piece. Oop, there goes the screw. I think this is the Bartolone piece. I can't quite remember, but pretty sure that's what it is anyways. I'm just gonna throw that back so I don't lose it. So yeah, so the bottom end, top end, ESP ported head. This is still the 32cc head. Got Turtle Racing transfer ports, 1107 carb, Crazy Stew's intake. I forgot the name of this. This is an expensive bugger, but it's super nice. Just sticks out the window here, the 5T, so you get all the cold air, as well as all the dirt, which you can see from last event, because I still haven't cleaned it, which I need to get to. And it's a triple stage filter inside. I can't remember the exact brand. And obviously I have an outer wears cover on that as well. Huge pain in the ass to get off, by the way. But anyways, now for exhaust, we've got the what is this guy, Victory RC pipe. Again, I might change this. It's this kind of what came with the car, and it's kind of hodgepodge. You can see, I don't know if I can get this to rotate, but it's not mounted in there very well, and it leaks absolutely everywhere. So not a huge fan of that. Might change that out later on. Got these, I think they're Team Chase CV protectors on here. Stock sway bars. I should probably tighten that. Holy crap, that's loose. Well, yeah, I should tighten that. Stock springs in the rear for now. Like I said, I think I'm changing that. Some more stainless hardware. It's pretty well lit. It's a very pretty 5T, I think. It's very practical. I didn't put money where I didn't need to, in my opinion. Well, maybe a couple things like that and some stainless screws, but just need to work out some kinks with the engine and get that all working properly. But because right now, like I said, feels like it's really lacking when everyone else is also running ported 32s. Some have like Reed 34s, which obviously that's a little bit more powerful than mine, but I could not keep up with them at all, even at full throttle. I was basically full throttle the whole track, and I could not keep up to them. So that's why I'm going up a gear and trying that clutch spring, and hoping that helps out quite a bit. We shall see. If not, then I might actually have a problem with the engine. I may have done something wrong when I built it, which I don't believe so, but I'm not too sure. I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, but I'm gonna see through trial and error and see how she goes. I don't think there's anything else really to talk about on the 5T. So I guess that's it for this video. This will be coming out after I should have MBX8R Eco, then MBX8R Nitro, then this video should be coming out, and then if you watch this and want to watch what I have set up in my 22T, which is my 110 scale indoor carpet car, or truck I should say, that's what will be coming out after this. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.